Alright, so this is week 30 with Bell's palsy. Just to let you guys know how I'm going to do this video, I'm going to start with an update on the prescriptions I'm taking, show you my movement, and then if you want to stick around, I'm going to show a few of the exercises I've been doing to combat the synkenisis that I have started to develop. I've been doing a lot of research on it, and basically synkenisis can be mitigated with facial exercises. What it does is it basically retrains your muscles to counteract the pulling that's going on that's causing the unwanted facial movements. This does not apply to people who have recently been diagnosed with Bell's palsy, so if you are brand new to this, please do not do these facial exercises. They're not going to do you any good. This is for someone like me who has had this for quite some time and who is just trying to get back some of the symmetry from a nerve that is healing as well as it can at this point. Other options that I've been looking at has been Botox, which would get put into either side of the face to promote symmetry. Or there are also different forms of surgery like nerve transplant or muscle transplants. These are all things that I am not even going to consider until a year down the road. They are options that I like knowing are there, but they are rather drastic. So if my face gets better, then I don't think it's something I need, but if it gets stuck like this, there is a good chance that I might consider them. But like I said, that's not until I hit the 1-year mark, which is in July, so I've got plenty of time till then. So hopefully with the facial exercises and medications I'm on and just time, I'll get to a point where it is looking good. So yeah, about the prescriptions, I finally got another round of prednisone. My neurology office was incredibly unhelpful and made me feel pretty awful, to be honest. They kept telling me that there was no proof that prednisone helped with facial paralysis at all, which is not true, especially in the first few weeks of Bell's palsy, which obviously I'm not in, but that they didn't even know that prednisone is proven to help at that point makes me wary of them at all. They did try to offer to triple my pain medication, which is not something that I want to do. That tells me that they think I'm going to have this forever, and I don't really want to be taking that large amount of painkillers for the rest of my life. I'm only 26. That's not a viable option. So on Friday, after probably being really irritated with having to talk with me so often, they told me to call my OB's office, which was weird, but I did, and an hour later they got me on another round of prednisone. So I've basically been on it for 2 days, which isn't long enough to really know if it's made a huge difference, but I can say my face feels less tight. It still does feel tight, so I don't know if 1 round's going to do it. I might need 2 or 3, which is something I am willing to try. I know prednisone can have some negative ramifications for people, but I don't get any of the side effects. So for me, I don't see a problem in trying it as long as I can. So yeah, we'll go through movements, and then I will do the movements for you, or the facial exercises for you. So here we go. Here's the eyebrow. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I have been seeing a slight line coming right there when I move my eyebrow. It's really subtle, so probably like the other movement I've been seeing, you guys will be able to see it through the camera in about 2 or 3 weeks. But anyways, here we go. Yeah, you really can't see it on the camera. But it is moving up on its own quite well. So now that I'm starting to see that line kind of coming back, I'm hoping that is a sign of things to come. Nose. Oh, hello, kitty. Yep. And then here's a smile. There's the synkenisis right there. You see it? And then with teeth. This is actually getting better if you look right here. There you go. See how that tooth showing up? Sometimes my mouth kind of gets stuck on it, and I don't really have the strength in that lip yet to really pull it over, but as soon as it's over, yep. So feeling pretty good about that. Oh, and then pucker. This actually brings up let me show you the thing that brings out the synkenisis the most, actually. Watch. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I got no control over that, really. So yeah, so I'm going to go through the exercises I've been doing for synkenisis. Hello, cat. Sorry, I've got a kitty who's really anxious to say hello. Want to say hi? Meow. Okay, you can hang out if you want to. Alright, so what I've been doing is I've been basically going down the entire length of my face. So I'm starting with the eyebrow, then my nostril, and then my mouth. And anytime I see unwanted movement, I try to even it out. So, for example, if you watch my eyebrow, when I raise it up, my lip moves. So just watch here. So what I do is I raise it up until I see the movement, and then I try to force it back. So yeah, it's actually a lot harder than it looks. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of reading on this, and it can take up to a year or a year and a half to really get your body to start doing it on its own. So it's important to do it every day, a couple times a day, to really start hammering it in. I know it's hard, but you know, you can do it. Just kind of got to be dedicated. So again, I'll show you the one with my lip and how I work with that one. So since it's so severe, I had to take this one in steps. So like I said, it just closes. So I get to the point where it just starts to do it, and then I try to open the eye. Again, this is something that is hard to do, and it does take practice to even get to the point where you can make that part of your face move. For me, it feels like there's like a rubber band in this part of my eye that's just tugging, and just having control over this part of your eye is not something you're used to as just a normal person. So, like I said, it's just something that I think I'm going to have to practice on. And if you guys want me to do another video that's just the synkenisis, like just exactly what I do, that takes me about 10 minutes, so I don't really want to spend this entire video doing it. But if I get some interest, then I'll sit down and do it just once and post it. So yeah, so I'm excited to do the video next week so I can see if you guys can see that line, as well as see if the prednisone has done anything. I feel like it's helping me. If that's just a placebo effect, it's something that I'm aware is a thing. I figure that's better than nothing, to be honest. It's better than just twiddling my thumbs. I'll be honest, I have a lot to be thankful for. My face is at rest, very symmetrical. I don't think people could notice. To be honest, I think if you just saw me like this, you wouldn't know that there was something wrong with my face until I tried to give you a big old grin. And then it's not quite right. And in pictures especially, it's really noticeable. In motion, I think it's not bad at all, but I am still very self-conscious in taking pictures. I think that's gonna be my spot. The thing I'm looking for is when I'm gonna feel comfortable taking pictures again. And if that's just working on my self-confidence, getting used to the way my face is, or seeing improvements through the medication or through the facial therapy, whatever it takes, they're all things that I'm currently working on. So yeah, this video is run pretty long, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel it out here. But I will see you guys next week. You want to say bye-bye, Gnatalie? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm done. See ya.